Carl, congratulations on your first place in the junior division. Very competitive this year's show. Lots of great displays, and very nice to see you take home the Toy Tractor Times trophy for the junior division. And congratulations.
Thanks.
I'm here at the 2024 Lafayette, Indiana Farm Toy Show with Carl. Carl's been attending the show since 2015 with displays, and it's always getting better every year and very exciting. I've had a chance to film for Big Tractor Power at Carl's family farm, and it's really cool to see this one because I recognize a lot of the tractors. Carl, what would you like to tell us about your farm?
So here, this farm farms 5,000 acres, and this is one of their two semis that hauls fertilizer to their fertilizer spreader, and he's going off to get another load of fertilizer, and they're getting a load of Golden Harvest seed delivered to them, and here they're just setting the soil finisher, getting that ready so they can start working the ground ahead of the planters.
And which model Steiger quad track do you have out here on the soil finisher?
That's a 620, and we have a 500 quad track in real life.
Looks good. And then I've got a nice Peterbilt here coming out.
He's off to go get a load of spray so they can do a burn down pass before they work the ground ahead of the planters. And then this pickup was here. He was just helping get the tool set right, making sure he liked the job it was doing. This is their corn seed tender. And here, this is a 1/64 scale replica of our bin site in real life that we have.
Very impressive. How many bushels is in this?
I don't know.
Pop quiz question. It's definitely a good sized one.
Over here in the truck shed, we have their other semi and fertilizer tender, and then they have two long hopper bottoms, a short dump trailer, and a short hopper bottom. The needle nose would pull that short hopper bottom, and the needle nose here is just getting filled up and is pulling their spray trailer.
Very nice.
Here, these are just two of the hired guys' pickups, and in this shed they have their Kinsey auger cart,
1300 and
12th row Greenhoff corn head, a 40-foot MacDon Draper, and a 35-foot MacDon Draper, and those are all identical heads like what we have in real life that we use. And then this is the farm's 9250 and 8120, and those
very nice.
are,
So that's just like your real farm with a.
Yep.
And I was talking with your dad. You guys are going to be upgrading to a special kind of combine coming next year. What are you going to have?
AF9.
Well, that's going to be a really cool combine from Case IH. Hopefully Ertl's got an AF9 and 10 and 11 coming. So
Here they've just got their bucket, sweeper, and postal digger for their cat skid steer. And this is their Maxim 145 loader tractor with their bush hog. And here's their big fuel tank they use to store farm fuel in. And then here they've got their 105A farm wall on the
did a great
box
job on
trailer.
those. They're really
Yes.
tough looking.
And then they have their another pickup with their fuel trailer sitting there. Inside the shop they have their toolbox, air compressor, workbench, welder, torch, and pressure washer. Here we have a 4450, which we actually have a 4250 in real life that we use some. And then they have their Maxim or Farmall 115A. They're just changing the oil on it.
Good loader tractor.
Yeah.
Which Magnum is here on the planet?
380. That pulls their 1775 John Deere corn planter, and we actually have one just like that in real life. In the corner there's their forklift, and then their John Deere 4430, and a 5-bottom plow.
Very nice. And then over here, we've got some big equipment.
They've got their Kraus accelerator, their Terrigator for spreading lime and fertilizer, and then their 450 Steiger that pulls the DB60 bean planter.
And we got the 450 right there. And very nice on the DB60. Did you customize that to put the splitters in there?
Nope, we bought it like that.
No, that's very cool.
And then they have
Terrigator, and we'll swing around here to see the Patriot.
That's like our 3340 case Patriot that we have. And then there's their cat skid steer, picking up a box of seed to fill the bean seed tender. And then here they're just checking over the case disc and the 75E, which we have a 95E in real life.
That's thanks to you telling me about it, we got that on Big Tractor Power. That's a great classic Challenger.
And then we've got a MT865 with their John Deere field cultivator that they're just checking over too. And we actually have a MT865C in real life.
Your dad was out working with it just yesterday, getting some ground ready.
And then that's just 2 of their employees' Jeeps there that they drive.
And one more seed tender out here, getting ready to start planting. Well, Carl, thank you very much for the tour of the display, and thank you for being a long-time participant at this show, and I look forward to seeing what you build next. Thank you. And thank you for taking a look at Carl's work on Toy Tractor Time's YouTube. The channel has hundreds of videos on farm displays, and it's always exciting to see what everybody dreams up for their model farm.